You might see this place and think, ah, what a charming little cruise stop. But I can tell you, 400 years ago, you'd be lucky to leave with your pants, let alone your ship. Welcome to Katakolon, a Peloponnese port in Greece. And I'm here because certainly my great whatever grandfather certainly mugged Edgent. As heading further down the coast, we'll come across the wild and rootless Mani Peninsula. Mani is thought to be barren or dry. And just like Malta, turns out no crops means more time plundering ships at sea. The locals in the Mani Peninsula were as tough as coffin nails. Then again, no surprise, they are descended from the Spartans. They've even got a song about the one-eyed corsair captain Nicholas, who went swinging against 3 Ottoman ships where he lost his life fighting. My kind of people. The Maniots simply wouldn't play nice, a bit like us Maltese. I like these guys. And sometimes, guess who also popped up? Us, the Maltese Corsairs. Sometimes to raid, but many other times to team up with our friends, the Greek Maniots. Think of the Avengers if everyone stole more and wore much less spandex. I even came across this absolutely wicked story where one widow, the widow of a pirate captain, a Greek pirate captain, literally selling "don't rob me" receipts to merchants to show to us Maltese Corsairs, and you can sail on. Voila! Mostly intact. Absolutely love it. And it gets even better, because in 1601 our friends, the mighty Knights of St. John, they came to the Peloponnese and trashed, with their Maltese crews of course, the Ottoman fortress of Passava. Then they took the keys of the city and hung them, guess where? In my St. John's co-cathedral in Valletta, where they still hang to this day, just as I am gonna hang a magnet on my fridge. The Knights and the Maltese Corsairs, of course, they take it to another level and they hang, like war trophies, the keys of cities they sacked. The best part, every Maltese family has stories like these. We just don't travel 1,000 kilometers away to tell them on site, on location, as I am doing. Remember to follow Malta theme tours for more stories that will make your family conversations more spicy. Welcome to the Cyclades Islands, around 220 rocks, inlets, islands filled with surprises. Hence the name Circle, Cyclades. And one of them is Mykonos. But hey, forget beach parties, in my case mojitos. I'm not here for a tan. Oh no. I'm hunting down my ancestral Maltese Corsairs, of course. Because buried beneath this perfect postcard paradise is the salty, dark legacy of my ancestors, the Maltese Corsairs. Islands such as Paros, Antiparos, Kymalos and Delos, an island which is further beyond Mykonos, were havens for my Maltese ancestors. They are literally recorded to have been our second homes, basically, our floating offices, as I like to call them. And it's not rocket science why we're here, because basically these islands are close to the maritime motorway, the ships heading to the Ottoman-controlled Constantinople. And where there are Ottoman ships, obviously, like flies to honey, you find us, the Maltese. Even more interesting, just around 2 hours away by boat ride, you find the island of Ios, a place so deadly, a place so crawling with Maltese Corsairs that the Ottomans called it the Tiny Malta. The Maltese literally turned these islands into the Maltese Caribbean. Little rogue Maltese colonies spread out all over these little islands, where the wine was cheap, the weather was fair, and you could plunder in your underwear. The Greeks, as a way to rebel against their Ottoman masters and make some money, welcomed us in like some lost pirate cousins. And of course, it wasn't just during the summer, but during winter. Sailing back to Malta for some Maltese was literally bad time management. Number one, you miss staying close to the action once the sailing season starts again, obviously. And time is money in our profession. Number two, you miss out on all the gossip and of course, playing with the lovely kittens. The Maltese Corsair Carlo Grek, during a court case in Malta, says, I quote, I eat in taverns and brothels. And that is because although I am Maltese, my house, my family are in the Levant. Some Maltese even married into Greek families. Many Maltese, like Carlo, Grek of Valletta, settled in the Greek islands, some never to return. Even whilst already and still married in Malta. Thinking, what a great idea. A wife in every port. Hey, one thing, don't get caught by the Holy Inquisitor, because I can tell you, he's not a fan of you spreading your sails in more than one place and in more than one way. Church of Saint Nicola just in front of you. One of the favorite saints of a well-known Maltese corsair, Capitano Zelalic. He used to keep a portrait of the saint hanging on his cabin, and God forbid he doesn't catch an Ottoman vessel, or that portrait is going to get smashed, banged and cursed all the time. I wonder if Captain Zelalic actually came over here to pray to Saint Nicola. Craving a taste of Valletta during the time of the corsair Carlo Grek? Join my sinful secrets of Valletta, blood, booty and courtesans, and lots of Maltese corsairs, obviously.